Okay, so now let's look into operators in Java. So we'll look into what are the different operators and what are the use of those operators. Okay, let's start. So for that, first of all, we'll see this simple arithmetic operators, that is plus minus, so addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and this is the modulus. So these are pretty simple. Okay, let's see. So I'll create one new class. I'll name it as operators example, right? Okay, right, public static void main string args. Okay, now I'm defining some variable int I equals, sorry, int I equals to 20 and int j equals to 5, right? Okay, so first of all, addition. It's pretty simple, that is I can do and I am declaring one more variable. Okay, int c. I'm just declaring, I'm not defining. So now what is the addition? That is c equals to I plus j. Okay, and then sys out. C. So now run this program. So c equal to 25. Okay, so that is, it is pretty simple. This is the plus operator, and now whatever you can use multiplication. Okay, that is 100. Okay, then division is 4. 20 divided by 5, 4. And then subtraction, so 15. Okay, and now the modulus. So what is modulus? So it will give you 0. See, 0. What is modulus? Modulus is like whatever the remainder. Okay, that is your modulus result. So if I take 23, that means that 5 multiplied by 4 equal to 20, and then what is the remaining? What is the remainder here? This 3. So it will print 3. Okay, see, it will print 3. Okay, next is assignment operator. Okay, so assignment operator is uh, now what I can write is I equals to I plus 5. Okay, that means increase the value of I by 5 and then sys out, then print I. Okay, okay, so it will print you 28, right? Now instead of this line you can write I. Okay, plus equals to 5. So what does it mean? It means I equals to I plus 5. So increment the value of I by 5 and then assign it to I. That is same only. Okay, so if you run this, see, it will give you still 28. So this is assignment operator. It can be same like I multiply equals to 5, then I division, okay, equals to 5, I subtraction equals to 5, and then I modulus equals to 5. So now let's see. Okay, so after each and every operation I need to print the value, right, to understand it properly. Okay, so now let's print this. So see, first of all it is 28, then 23 multiplied by what is that, this I equals to I into 5. So after that 28, then 140. Oh, because the i's value has been changed. Yeah. So here what is i's value? That is 28, right? Now 28 multiplied by 5, that is 140. Now it is 140. So no, sorry, here it is 140. 140. Now again I am dividing it by 5, so that means again it comes to 28. Now I am subtracting 5, so 23. And now what is the remainder? That is modular, that means 3. Okay, so that is what it has been printed. Okay, now next is increment and decrement operator. We have already seen it, right? Now again I'm just commenting this out. Now what is increment operator? So what is the value of I? That is 23. Now I can write I equals to I plus 1. Okay, so you can write it as I plus equals to 1. You can write it like that, right? Or else you can write it as I plus plus. That is also same. Now this plus plus, okay, so if I comment it here and then if I use I plus plus and then print out the value, so what it will happen, it will give you 24 because it is incrementing by 1, right? Understand? And now there is one trick here. This plus plus we can have before I as well as after I. Okay, so we can write like that as well, like this. Okay, now what is the difference between it? So to understand it, what we'll do, we'll use this C variable. Okay, so now C equals to I plus plus, and then okay, and then I will print C here, and after that I will use C equals to plus plus I, and then again I will print this out. So let's see what happens. See, it is giving you 23 and 25, right? So what is the value of I? 23. That means this is postfix because I plus plus is after this I. This plus plus operator is after this I, so it is postfix. So in postfix, first assignment, then increment. So that means whatever value of I, that will be okay, whatever value of I, that will be assigned to C first. Okay, and after that it will be incremented by plus 1. So now at this moment C will be 23, because the initial value of I equals 23, and then i's value will be incremented by 1, so that is i's value is now 24, right? Now in this step, that is plus plus y, so in case of this is prefix because plus plus operator is at the previous, at it is at prefix. So now what will happen, at first increment will happen, and after that assignment to c will happen. So first it will be incremented by 1, that is equals to 25, right? Now it is 25 and now it is assigned to c, so that's why see, first it is printed 23 and then it is printed 25. Okay, this is same, exactly same with minus minus, minus minus. Okay, this is also same. Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's see what is next. So we have done this, we have done this. Now what is basic bitwise operator and or? Okay, okay, so to explain this, what we'll do to explain this, now I am writing one if statement. Okay, now what if I showed you that there I have to mention one condition, right? But what if I have to define multiple condition? Then, so in that case you have to use these operators. That is, for example, if I is greater than 20 and if j is greater than 3, then print this value, print hello world. Okay, now let's run it. So hello world has been printed because i's value is greater than 20 and j's value is greater than 3, so both the condition is being satisfied. Now what if one condition fails? Now I am failing it. Okay, now run it, it will not be printed. So and operator means both the conditions should be true, then only it will be executed, else it will not execute. As simple as that. Now what if I give here this pipe sign? This pipe sign is denotes or condition. That means either this condition or this condition, if any of these conditions, if any is satisfying, if any is true, then this condition, this statement will be executed, right? So let's see here hello world has been printed. Okay, now difference between and. Okay, now what is, there is one more operator and, so what is the difference between that? Okay, so if I mention here as and, it will give you, it will not give you anything. Okay, if I give here 3, it will give you the output. Now if I give here and as well, okay, it will give you the same output. Now what is the catch here? Okay, I'll give you one example by which you can understand. So let's understand this. Okay, now I have mentioned here one if loop, right? Now you see here, this is x. Now I have defined the variable of x is as 0. Now what if this first condition 0 is not equal to 0? No, it is equal to 0. This is another operator, you will see it later. Just it is means it is not equal to. Okay, that means the value of x is comparing with this value. So if it is same, exactly same, then only it will go through, else not. So in this case x value is 0, so 0 is not equal to 0. No, it is equal to 0. So that's mean it is failing, right? It is failing, this condition is failing. And now if you see this condition, now 1 by 0, so if it 1 by 0 means that is infinitive, right? So it is kind of exception in Java. Exception means you can say exception means when you are trying to do some operation which is not allowed. So 1 by 0 is not allowed in your in math, right? So Java will throw you one error, not error, one exception. There is difference between error and exception, you will see it later. So it will throw you one exception that boss, this operation which you are going to do, it is not allowed in Java, right? Now see the magic. I'll run it. See, so it is printed as usual. Now it is coming here. Okay, it is checking this condition and it is finding that this condition is not successful. So if you use this and operator, in that case it will not check this condition if it is true. So what is the flow in that? If it is true, okay, then only it will going to check this condition, else it will not. So in this case it is false, so it is not going to check this condition and it is not printing this statement, right? Now let's see, sorry, now let us see if I give here and what will happen. See, it is giving you one exception. Hello world has been printed, and after that exception in thread main java.lang. Arithmetic exception, division by 0, that is not allowed, right? So in this case it is checking this condition, it is finding it is true, but it will check this condition as well, right? That is the difference. And then when it is going to check this condition, what he has to do is, that is 1 by 0, the system has to do this computation and then it is getting the error. So you understood what is the difference between that? In AND, only simple AND, it will check both the condition, and in AND double, so in that case it will check only the left. If it find it's true, then only it will go to this condition and then only it will be executed. Okay, okay. So now we have one more operator. Okay, so what is the use of this operator? Wait, what I'll write is C equals to, okay, now I am mentioning one condition, I is greater than 5, okay, then this operator, and then you mention one value 40 and 45, okay, and then I am printing the value. So it means C equals to plus C. Now run it. Say C equals to 40. Now what this line stands for? It means that first of all this condition will be checked. So what is this condition? Whether I is greater than 5 or not. Now I is greater than 5. Yes, the answer is yes. That means it is true. So if this condition is true, then whatever value after this operator will be there, that will be assigned to C, else this will assign to C. So if the condition, now let's see, you will get it clear. What I'll do, I'll make it 76. Now this condition is false, that means this 45 should be assigned to C. Now let's run it. See, 45 has been assigned. So it is like short form only. Okay, you can write it as in if loop, like if I is greater than 76, okay, then C equals to 40, and then else C equals to 45. So whatever I have written in this line of codes, you can write it in one single line. Okay, that is the advantage. Okay, now let's see these operators. These operators are pretty simple. First of all, these are relational operators. First of all, equals to equals to. Equals to is used it is used for to compare the value. So I can mention it like if I equals to j, then sys out hello world. So it is not going to print anything because it is 23 and it is 5, so it is comparing this both value. So to compare two value, we have to use this operator equals to. So now if I make it as 5, it will be printed. See, hello world has been printed. Okay, next is not equal to. So now if I mention it as not equal to, then no, this condition is being false because both are 5, so it will not print you anything. Now I am assigning the previous value and run it, it will give you the output. Okay, as simple as that. Now greater than and greater than equal, less than, so you might have already known all these things. So if I greater than j, that is true, so it will be printed. And greater than equals means like if you mention it 23, then only it is true, so it will be printed. That means either greater than or equals anything. So that is greater than, greater equal to, and same like less than and less equal to. So that is not a problem. So okay, that's it, and in the next class we'll see these control statements. Nested if, what is nested if, then if else if ladder, switch statement, while statement, do while statement, and using of comma in for loop. That means if you have to mention multiple values, that we will see. And for each loop, break statement, continue statement, and return statement. So this we will cover in the next class. Okay, so thank you.